for tornadoes. You can do better than that. It's your tornadoes. You can do better than that. You can do better than that.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBsports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
McCaffrey's Express makes grocery shopping easy. McCaffrey's now offers online shopping, curbside pickup, or delivery. You get the same in-store prices and no third-party markup. Products are chosen by McCaffrey's own trained staff. Text messages are even accepted for order changes. Shop your way at McCaffrey's Food Markets, online or the app, and earn awards and use digital coupons. McCaffrey's Food Markets in the Edgewood Village Shopping Center, 635 Heacock Road, Yardley. Also in Newtown, New Hope, Doylestown, Princeton, and West Windsor.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers top-of-the-line medical-grade skincare products manufactured in the USA. They're tested and developed by a team of board-certified dermatology experts, and they come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Apply to our fans, and again, we ask that you respect each other. When asked to do
City,
something by
and we have all the action for you right here on the WBCB Sports Network. Today's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: McCaffrey's Supermarket, Revere Restaurant, Capital Health System, Kessel Dermatology, New Jersey Education Association, Team Toyota, the Trentonian, Capital Area YMCA, Hyundai of Trenton, the City of Trenton, Italian People's Bakery, and Haldeman Ford. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to the WBCB Sports Network for today's matchup between West Windsor-Plainsboro United and Trenton Central High School here in New Jersey's capital city of Trenton. The Tornadoes, their home opener of the 2025 season. They come in it with a 2-1 record, coming off what I think a lot of people would see as a surprise loss against Hamilton West last week. 20-7 the score for West, a road loss for the Trenton Tornadoes. And they come into this game now with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, I believe, against an 0-3 West Windsor-Plainsboro United squad, which really has not found its footing on either side of the ball in the early portion of this season, coming off a massive 56-7 loss to Robbinsville last week. Those 7 points are the only points that West Windsor-Plainsboro United has scored so far this season through 3 games, and it may not be much easier for them offensively today against a potent Trent defense who is going to have, a little bit more juice coming out of the tunnel here in their home opener, homecoming today at Trenton, and the Tornadoes are going to be revving and ready to go in their first home matchup of the season. They're 3-2 in home openers since 2020, and they won their home opener last year to the Tornadoes 16-7, a low-scoring affair against the Hightstown Rams. These two teams met exactly 1 year ago on September 20th, 2024. It was a 40-0 Trenton win. The Tornadoes scored 13 points in the first quarter, 13 points in the second quarter, and 14 points in the third, scoreless in the fourth. It was the first time that West Windsor-Plainsboro United was shut out since 2022, and it was the first Tornadoes shutout win since 2020. So the Trenton Tornadoes trying to emulate that. West Windsor-Plainsboro United trying to get anything going offensively. And we'll see if they can pick things up today on the road at Trenton. Tornadoes will kick it off first, wearing their home blacks with the red letterings and numbers. They're kicking it right to left to the West Windsor-Plainsboro United, wearing white tops with black pants. A couple of bounces. And that one's going to roll out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. Flag on the opening kickoff. And West Windsor-Plainsboro United is going to get some good field position to open things up. I'm Andrew Myers alongside Brian O'Neill, our video engineer today. And a big shout out to our crew members from Trenton High. West Windsor-Plainsboro United will open up with the ball on their own 35-yard line after that opening kickoff goes out of bounds. Senior Vaheen Goyal is the starting quarterback, wearing the number 6. Head coach Bill Furlong in his 5th season. Chris Franco, the head coach of Trenton, also in his 5th season. And ironically enough, the two head coaches coming in today with identical 14-29 records with their respective teams. Here's the snap. Goyal's going to have a QB keeper to the left side, and the Tornadoes crash through the line, and a swarm of them come down for the tackle in the backfield. Goyal loses 3 on the play. And a good start on the opening play from scrimmage for the Trenton Tornadoes defense. West Windsor-Plainsboro United offensively has struggled to score points. Goyal sets a receiver in motion to the right. Here's the snap and the handoff. Give to the left side. Finding some more room to run, breaking a couple of tackles. Again, a good gain is Gavin Carr. Carr, a good chunk play there. Gets the ball up to the 42-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd and manageable 3 now. Gavin Carr, the sophomore, listed on the roster as a tight end, but getting the ball in the backfield there for a carry.
With the football. Right at the 42.
Third and 3, and now some movement on the line. A couple of Tornadoes are pointing to West Windsor-Plainsboro. We'll see what the call is. And this will be big if it pushes West Windsor-Plainsboro back. Or opposite, if it's on Trenton, it'll be possibly a first down. And no, it's going to push him back. Going to be on West Windsor-Plainsboro.
11:06 is the time, opening quarter here, homecoming day. Once again, take your time and support the amazing vendors. They are here today. Concession stand is open. Stop.
So a 3rd and 3 turns into a 3rd and 8 now for West Windsor-Plainsboro. A little less manageable. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line. And now the referee having a chat with Bill Furlong, the head coach of West Windsor-Plainsboro United. Wearing the headset down on the far side, near the 32-yard line. 3rd straight road game for West Windsor-Plainsboro. Goyal, low snap. He's rolling to the right side looking to pass, and he gets smothered and taken down. Sack on the play. It's Vincent Kaplepo. Huge 3rd down play for the Trenton Tornadoes defense. And West Windsor-Plainsboro is going to be forced to punt.
West Windsor will be back to punt. 10:36 is your time. Opening quarter again. Homecoming day right here. Bill Harper Memorial Stadium.
Snap good. Punt is away. Not a very deep one. Fair catch called, and then a friendly bounce for Trenton. And West Windsor-Plainsboro falls on top of it. Looks at the 42-yard line and already in enemy territory. Will the Trenton Tornadoes get the ball?
Tornadoes taking over on offense. First and 10.
10:23.
10:23 is your time. Again, opening quarter. Concession stand is open. You can also stop over all the
On the clock and great field position for the Trenton Tornadoes. As I said in the open, coming off a surprising loss in many people's eyes to Hamilton West last week, 20-7. Just couldn't get the run game going. Hornets doing a great job of playing well defensively, stopping the Trenton run.
We keep it simple. We do not need the police. We police.
And now we got movement and a whistle right before the snap, or as the snap's going on the first play for Trenton.
It'll be against West Windsor.
And it's going to be on the visitors.
10:21 is the time. Tornadoes on offense.
And another gift for Trenton, and they're quickly getting to the line after the ball is respotted. 5-yard penalty. And now Keith Williams, the quarterback, will go to work. Here's the handoff to Jonell Lintz to the right side. Lintz finds some space. There's a flag on the play. Lintz heading toward the end zone, and he will score. Jonell Lintz for a touchdown, but there is a flag on the play, and it's going to come back. A hold on Trenton.
Holding against Trenton.
Some excitement quickly turns to silence for Trenton, or confusion, I guess I should say, by some of the fans in the crowd. Big play for Jonell Lintz, but holding penalty called on Trenton.
Holding penalty on Trenton will bring it back. It looked good though. Whatever that was, run it again.
So that'll push the Tornadoes back after what they thought was a touchdown on their first
Once again,
play from scrimmage.
Come in and grab a seat. No one stand against the gate, please. Again, we're going to be respectful of one another. Thank you.
That'll push back the Tornadoes now.
It'll be
First and 15 for the hosts. Here's Williams in the shotgun. Here's the handoff to the left side. Breaking a couple tackles. Still finding space to run. Up the line and now going down to the 26-yard line. It's a great run for Brahim McBride.
Brahim McBride. Beautiful run to the outside.
McBride, the junior, erasing that holding penalty for Trenton. And getting a first down for the hosts.
Picked up a first down for your Tornadoes. First and 10.
Gain of 19 on the play for McBride. Ball out the 25-yard line for Trenton. McBride still in the backfield, moving motion left to right. Two receivers to the right side. And now Williams moving him back to the left. The give is to McBride once again, to the right side this time. Shakes the tackler. And he's taken down inside the 20, down to the 17.
Takes it down to about the 17. It'll bring up 9:16 being your time.
McBride with a good gain of 7 on the play. And after 2 good carries for the junior back, he'll come off the field for a breather. Tornadoes moving the ball early in their first drive of the game. Ball spotted at the 18, 2nd and 3. In shotgun once again is Williams. Back to the left. Here's the snap give to Lintz. Lintz to the left side, finding space. He's inside the 10, and he's taken down at the 9-yard line. Another first down for Trenton.
Down to about the 9. It's going to be first and 10 for the Tornadoes. 8:37 is our
Lintz with a gain of 8.
Opening quarter here.
And the Tornadoes inside the 10-yard line, first and goal for the hosts.
First and goal for your Tornadoes. The general, Keith Williams, at the gun.
2 receivers on each side. Here's the snap from Williams. Give to Lintz once again. Lintz shakes the tackler. Breaks another one inside the 5, down to the 3.
Takes it down to about the
rushing attack working early for the Trenton Tornadoes. Back-to-back carries for Lintz, and now they're going to head to the line quickly. Williams under center. The snap, the keeper, he's in. Touchdown, Trenton.
Touchdown, Tornadoes. I can't hear you.
The QB keeper for Keith Williams from 3 yards out.
By the general, Keith Williams takes it in.
And the hosts are on top just like that. 4 minutes and 4 seconds into the contest. It's 6-0 Trenton. And now Elmer Godoy, their senior kicker, out there to attempt the extra point. Snap, hold good, the kick is up, and that is good.
Excellent job.
And with 7:56 left on the clock in the first quarter, the Trenton Tornadoes lead West Windsor-Plainsboro United 7-0. It's the rushing TD for Keith Williams, the junior quarterback for Trenton, his 3rd rushing TD of the year.
Marching band.
And just what the doctor ordered for Trenton on their opening drive in their first home game of the 2025 slate. Quick drive just like that. In just under 2.5 minutes, Tornadoes travel 42 yards and find the end zone on a 3-yard QB keeper from Keith Williams. 7-0 Tornadoes. And don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian.
7-0 is our score. 7:56 is the time. Opening quarter. Tornadoes up 7-0. West Windsor on with the ball.
West Windsor will start with the ball at the 35 once again. Did the same in their first drive, but were unable to get anything out of it.
And respect security. Against the gate, we ask that everyone come in and grab a seat. No one should be standing on the gate. Thank you. It'll be West Windsor football. 7:56 is the time. 1st and 10.
Drive number 2 for West Windsor-Plainsboro. Trying to answer the Tornadoes' opening offensive drive. 7-0 hosts early. Goyal in the gun. Handoff inside, a good cutback. And the carry for Brandon Melvin.
Run by number 10, Brandon Melvin.
Melvin gets positive yardage, about 3 on the play. And wouldn't be surprised if West Windsor-Plainsboro goes to Melvin a lot today. Came into today's game with 9 offensive touches, 6 carries, 3 receptions, 54 total yards, and 1 rushing touchdown. Here's the snap, handoff, and this time to give us to Gavin Carr on the round. Ball is on the floor. See if we can pick out who picks it up. And it's going to stay with West Windsor. Good job physically by the Tornadoes defensive line. Lost a yardage on the play. And they're back to the original line of scrimmage, just 3rd and 10. Goyal, now receiver in motion from left to right. Goyal's going to take it himself and swarming through for the sack. 3 Tornadoes in there, but the first one on it is Danny Gabadon, excuse me. Great play by the junior, explodes through the line and is able to grab the sack.
Excellent tackle. The Tornadoes on top of it. 6:13 is the time. Opening quarter.
And West Windsor-Plainsboro again unable to get anything going offensively.
Kick, Trenton back to receive.
Back to punt, and it's blocked! It's blocked by the Tornadoes! Scooped up, and now dropped once again. Falling on top of it. Special teams making a big play for Trenton. And I believe it was Nazir Scott in there for the block.
Excellent job.
The senior getting through the line and getting his hands up quickly to block that one. And the Tornadoes inside the 10 already. It's first and goal.
First and goal for your Tornadoes. 5:57 at the time. Excellent job by special teams on that play. Offense takes
Trenton special teams making a play, and the Tornadoes in a great spot now to extend their lead. Start with the ball at the 9-yard line. Just about halfway through the first quarter. And now we have a stoppage. Referee talking to somebody on the West Windsor sideline.
Once again, we ask that everyone come in, grab a seat.
A couple of West Windsor players coming off the sideline onto the field now. Guess there wasn't enough to start play, courtesy of the referee to get them out there. All right, so first and goal from the 9 for Trenton. Here's Keith Williams in the gun with Lintz to his right. The give is to Lintz. Lintz up the middle, cuts back inside, and down inside the 5 to the 3.
Takes it down to about the 3-yard line.
Jonell Lintz making it happen for the Tornadoes. Over 700 career rushing yards for the senior.
Number 1, Jonell Lintz on the carry. Beautiful run inside first and goal. The general
gain of 7 down to the 2 for the Tornadoes. Same setup in the backfield. Lintz to the left side this time. They give it to him once again. Up the middle. He's through, one touch. Touchdown, Trenton.
Touchdown, Tornadoes.
Second rushing TD in his many drives for the Tornadoes, and it's the senior back, Jonell Lintz.
Run inside there again, number 1, Jonell Lintz for the touchdown. Kicking team on. 5:22 is your time. 13-0 to score.
Second rushing touchdown of the season for Lintz. Godoy back out there. Late entry coming on the field for the Tornadoes on the extra point was Zayshawn Tucker. And now everybody's set. And Godoy, kick is up and it is good.
Beautiful job.
Elmer Godoy continues his good track record this season. The senior now 9 for 11 on extra points. Yet to attempt a field goal through 3 games this season, but he did make a pair last year. Long was a 31-yarder. And about 2.5 minutes after their opening score, it's now 14-0 Trenton after the Jonell Lintz rushing touchdown from 2 yards out. Today's game brought to you by the Capital Area YMCA. Register now for the annual Capital Area YMCA 5K walk/run on Saturday, October 4th at beautiful Cadwalder Park in Trenton. 5K check-in is at 8:30 a.m. Race starts at 9 a.m. Family fun events directly after the race awards. Bring the whole family with entertainment, food, games for the kids, pumpkins and apples, and more. Registration is free. That's the Capital Area YMCA 5K walk/run on Saturday, October 4th at Trenton's historic Cadwalder Park. For more information and to register for free, visit capitalymca.org/Y5K. That's capitalymca.org/Y5K. Elmer Godoy's been a busy guy early in this one. 2 extra points, already his 3rd kickoff now. 14-0 lead for the host Trenton in their first home game of the 2025 season. Just about halfway through the first quarter. And now after the kick goes, a couple of players pushing and shoving at midfield. It was the kicker, Elmer Godoy, getting into it with Parta Thumpali.
We'll bring it back and kick it again. Once again, we ask that everyone come in.
And we're going to get a reset now on the kickoff.
Against the gate. We want to be respectful of all fans.
Both teams winless in division play. This is division game number 2 of 3 in a row for both teams in the West Jersey Football League Valley Division. Tornadoes will remain at home next week against Ewing. We'll have that game potentially here on WBCB Sports Network. And West Windsor-Plainsboro will get their second home game of the season next Friday against Hamilton West. And here's the kickoff, bobbled inside the 10. And getting swallowed up down at the 6-yard line. It's Nikhil Harikshanan who stumbled on the return. Cameron Ali getting through to make the big play. And Trenton now backing up the West Windsor-Plainsboro offense inside the 5-yard line. The visitors, going to be inside the 10, starting with the ball at the 8. 5:14 left on the clock in the first quarter. Starting with the ball on the 8-yard line is West Windsor. Player in motion, and we're going to get a flag pre-snap. It's on West Windsor as they're going to move the offense back once again.
It's against West Windsor, we'll back them up a little bit.
They'll lose 3 yards down to the 5, so it'll be 1st and 13 for the visitors.
Once again, we ask that everyone grab a seat. No one stand on the gate, please. We'll be respectful of all fans.
Goya on the gun. And the handoff to the left side, taken down in the end zone. Are they going to give him the safety or say he got out? And yeah, they're going to get him right at the 1-yard line.
Right at the 1, defense locked and loaded.
It was Joseph Washington on the carry.
Washington on the carry.
And that ball could not be closer to the goal line. Inside the 1-yard line. Very tough territory for West Windsor-Plainsboro. And honestly, not sure what else you call it other than just a QB keeper here to try to get some sort of room. But they're going to go in the shotgun with Goyal. Gavin Carr to his left. Dangerous territory for West Windsor. Trenton might be sending more than 4. And they're going to send 6. It's an all-out blitz. A throw to the right side. It's incomplete. Intended for Joseph Washington.
Joseph Washington, no good on the play. Brings up 3rd down for West Windsor. 4:15
3rd down now for West Windsor after the passing attempt. $18-yard line is the line to gain. It's a 3rd and 17. And hard to find much tougher 3rd and 17s in football than what West Windsor is facing right now. Inside their own 1-yard line. Trenton brought 6 on the last play. Pre-snap movement for the Tornadoes. Here's a snap. They bring 6 once again on a blitz. And he's taken out of the back of the end zone. That's going to be a safety. Tornadoes defense bringing the house.
Safety on the play. Takes the score to 16-0.
Danny Gavadon, who had the sack earlier, in there. And Nazir Scott, who had the blocked punt a couple of drives ago, in there as well. And it's a safety for the Tornadoes to make it 16-0, and the hosts will get the ball back again. Just really not much the West Windsor offense could do on that one. Inside the 1-yard line. And Trenton obviously going to bring the house on 3rd and 4th and long. I think they'd be okay with giving up a potential big play with the way their offense has been going in the first quarter. And tough drive for West Windsor. And Trenton will get the ball back here after this punt. Today's game brought to you by Hyundai of Trenton. Over 1,400 tariff-free cars ready to go at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue, Ewing Township. Hyundai Kona, Palisade, Tucson, Santa Fe, and Elantras, all priced for immediate sale. No one has the selection or the special pricing that Hyundai of Trenton has. Over 1,400 tariff-free cars. If you are ever thinking about getting a new car, SUV, or EV vehicle, now is the time to buy at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. Remember, they have over 1,400 tariff-free cars waiting for you to test drive now. And Mayor Reed Gusiora of the City of Trenton would like to welcome all students back to school and wish them the best of luck this school term and wish the Tornadoes the best of luck on the gridiron. Mayor Reed Gusiora is a proud supporter of Trenton's youth. After the safety, West Windsor will kick it off from the 20-yard line. T goes flying. This one up in the air. Caught at around the 40-yard line, finding some space up the left side, and again a nice return is Zayante Hall Norwood. Zayante Hall Norwood, the senior.
Norwood, he's a senior. Great job, young man.
Gain of about 16 on the play, and Trenton will start with the ball at West Windsor's 26-yard line.
Right at the 30.
3:59 left on the clock in the first quarter. Trenton starting with the ball at the 26-yard line. Keith Williams trips to the right side, 3 receivers over there. It's a snap, they're gonna look to throw it, but now Williams tucks it and runs to the right side. Cuts back inside, up the hash marks, and he'll get a positive yardage gain, about 4 on the play. Keith Williams, just his second rush of the day. He had the 3-yard touchdown to open the scoring for Trenton earlier in the quarter. Certainly not afraid to run it. 3 rushing touchdowns on the season now for the junior quarterback. Defensive substitution now as Gavin Carr comes off the field for West Windsor. A lot of two-way players for West Windsor on the roster.
Brings up second down for your Tornadoes. The general Keith Williams from the gun.
2nd and 6, another pass play, and here's a throw to the left side. Cutting back inside, it's Sincere Williams inside the 10-yard line. A first down for Trenton.
Sincere Williams with the great catch and run.
First and goal for Trenton.
Cali, I see you.
Gain of about 13 on the play. And the Tornadoes offense in business once again as the clock winds down for the tail end of the first quarter. 16-0 Trenton already. And the hosts trying to punch it in once again to add to their lead.
The general Keith Williams from the gun.
Here's Williams looking to throw it. He throws to the right side. It's behind Williams, but he's able to make the catch and get into the end zone with the defender clinging on him. Touchdown, Tornadoes.
Beautiful pass and catch there.
Sincere Williams with his 3rd receiving touchdown of the season.
Making it look easy. Beautiful job. Great job by the general. Keith Williams on the pass. Sincere Williams on the catch. Trenton takes the score 22-0. They're back.
It's a 10-yard TD pass. Godoy on for his 3rd extra point attempt. And the hold was a little wobbly, but he misses it wide right. Struggle there as it was Sincere Williams who scored the touchdown. Short-handed catch on the touchdown reception, but the low snap, he's unable to handle it. And Godoy misses the extra point.
And with no extra point.
3rd missed extra point for Godoy, but it's a 23-0 lead.
Once again, the concession stand is open. Got amazing vendors and tables set up for you all in the back. Stop on over.
Sincere Williams with the 10-yard touchdown catch. The throw was behind him. Great adjustment by the senior wide receiver to turn his body back toward the inside, make the catch, and then a defender draped all over him. He had to push 2-3 yards to get past the goal line. And a great shove by Williams. Good determination to get into the end zone for his 3rd TD of the season. 6th passing touchdown of the year for Keith Williams. And it's 23-0 Trenton with 2:19 left in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, you've missed a lot already in the opening frame. Kickoff now for Trenton. Going back deep, and it's caught, taken out of the 4-yard line. It's Harik Shanan, and he gets up to about the 15, I believe. They're going to spot it there.
On the return, picks up a couple. Trenton on the group tackle. It'll be 1st and 10 for West Windsor-Plainsboro.
And West Windsor will start their 4th drive of the game
First quarter.
at their own 15-yard line with 2:12 left in the first quarter. It's a 23-0 lead for Trenton.
Brings up 1st and 10 for West
Tornadoes
Windsor.
extending their
Tornado
lead
defense locked in.
on a
2:12
10-yard
to
touchdown
down
pass from
18
Keith
quarter.
Williams to Sincere
Homecoming
Williams.
Here at Bill Harvey Memorial Stadium.
Gavin Carr in the backfield to the left of Guhal. Guhal, he's going to throw it, and it's in and out of the hands of a receiver.
No good there. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Pass to the left side intended for Kevin Kumar. Second passing attempt of the day for West Windsor.
You guys are doing a great job. We continue to ask everyone.
Swap on the defensive line now for the Tornadoes.
Be respectful of all fans.
Coming on is Henry Gregorio as Julian Tinio is going to take a seat.
2nd and 10 from the gun, number 6.
2nd and 10, give to Carr on a sweep to the left side. Carr shaking a couple tacklers, gets 1, maybe 2 yards, shoved out of bounds.
Number 30, Gavin Carr picks up a couple. Tornado defense on point, brings up 3rd down. 1:58 is the time, ladies and gentlemen.
Gavin Carr, they'll give a 1 yard on the play. And another 3rd and long for the West Windsor offense.
Brings up 3rd down for West
Got to be a
Windsor.
passing situation for West Windsor here. Goyal
Boy,
in the
y'all
gun.
from the gun.
2 receivers to the left side. Low snap. He looks to his right. And a nice catch by the back. Taken down, though.
And Clark got a flag on the play.
We have a flag on the play.
Caught by number 18.
See if this one's coming back. And it's going to be contact to the helmet. Now moving it forward for West Windsor. They'll get the ball now at the 30-yard line.
To the helmet.
3rd penalty of the day for Trenton.
Brings up 1st down for West Windsor.
And West Windsor now with the ball at the 30-yard line.
West Windsor
And a
first
fresh
and
set of
10
downs.
31-39 is
Inside
the
2
time.
minutes in the
Goyal
first
from the
quarter.
gun.
23-0 Trenton leads. Here's Goyal in the gun. It's going to be a keeper to the left side. He's waiting for some room to run. And he's going to be taken down. The ball's on the ground. We'll see who has it. I think West Windsor is going to keep possession, and they will.
Good defense there by the Tornadoes. Tackles in the backfield. Once
Trenton
again,
again
all fans look
getting
around,
through.
find a seat. Want
was-
no one standing by the gate. Want to be respectful of all fans.
Zakaria Robeson
All we have is each other. Let's be respectful.
in there stripping
Thank you.
the quarterback, Goyal.
Concession stand is open. Also, you have an amount of amazing vendors here today.
Loss of 7 on the
Stop
play.
over and support them.
Robeson been a difference maker for this Tornadoes defense.
Less than a minute remaining.
18 total tackles through the first 3 games, 2 tackles for loss. He had a big game against Hamilton last week. 8 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. Here's Goyal, and off inside. And take it down for a couple of yards. Is number 18. You don't have an 18 on our roster. We're trying to get that for you at halftime. It is positive yardage on the play, though, for West Windsor, even if it is 2 or 3. And it'll set up a 3rd and 16 now for West Windsor. Got to be a passing situation. Goyal is back to pass. Looking to the right side. Through some traffic, batted ball. And it drops harmlessly for an incomplete pass. They were looking for Nikhil Harikshanan.
1.9 is the time. To bring up 4th down, West Windsor will be on
And the punting unit back on the field for West Windsor. And it's another sole drive for the visitors.
But we're asking everyone to come in and grab a seat. No one stand by the gate other than security. Thank you.
This will probably be the final play of the first quarter. Flag down. Punt is away. It gets past midfield as Jonell Lentz is back there, but it'll be touched now by Jacob Lee. Spotted at the 44-yard line, but let's see the flag. As the clock expires in the first quarter, referees getting together. And now a third official is going to join the fray. We'll see if they can sort out this penalty. Looks like they might be re-kicking maybe, as the Tornadoes receiving team is back out there. Jonell Lentz back around the 45-yard line. Officials still talking about it. Today's game brought to you by the Italian People's Bakery, who's proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily, or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery, located on 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg. The Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Looks like they'll keep that ball at the 44-yard line for Trenton. And we'll head to commercial break. After the first quarter, it's a 23-0 lead for the host Trenton over West Windsor-Plainsboro. Stick with us here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Second quarter about to get underway at Trenton Central High School. The host Tornadoes lead West Windsor-Plainsboro 23-0. And Trenton will start their first drive of the second quarter at their own 39-yard line. Keith Williams back to pass, cocking back, going deep down the right sideline, and it's caught! Going toward the end zone, it's Ivey Ingram walking in for the score! The Trenton Tornadoes in their home opener, giving their fans a show. They're up 29-0.
Beautiful job there by the General Keith Williams on the gun and passed it to Ingram.
61-yard pass and score on the first play of the drive.
Tornadoes take it to 28-0 on for the kick.
28-0, my apologies. Waiting on the extra point attempt here for Godoy. He's 2 for 3 today. No problem on the snap and hold there. Make it 3 for 4. And it is now officially 29-0 Trenton. Another big play. Ivey Ingram getting past the defender on the right side, and a nice throw by Keith Williams to find him for the score. 4th receiving touchdown of the year for the senior Ivey Ingram. And he's now over 200 receiving yards on the season. Keith Williams now with 7 passing touchdowns. Tornadoes offense, they've been trusting Keith Williams a little bit more as the season has progressed. He had 11 passing attempts in their opener. That got bumped up to 23 passing attempts in their second game, and then up to 29 last week against Hamilton. Some of it last week was the fact that they were losing for most of the second half, so reverted to the pass game for a lot of those late plays, but the pass able to work today. And Second passing touchdown of the day for Trenton. And it's Ive Ingram with a 61-yard TD. Keith Williams, how about 3 for 3 with 2 passing touchdowns. And we're 11 seconds into the second quarter. Already exceptional numbers for the Trenton quarterback. One bounce, bobbled once again by Harishkanan, and now he finds some room up the right side, shoulder. Good tackle by a Tornado out there on the far side. After Harishkanan made another one miss.
Daniel Barcone.
(29-0). Trenton leads it early in the second quarter on the second passing touchdown of the day for quarterback Keith Williams, this time to Ive Ingram.
11:42 at the time. Second quarter action.
And West Windsor will go back to work, starting with the ball at their own 27-yard line. 11:42 left. Low snap. Goyola able to pick it up off the ground, though. Then throws to the right side. Back coming out of the backfield is Gavin Carr. And with a Tornado dragging him, gets positive yardage. On the tackle was Sam Anderson for the Tornadoes.
Nice catch and run there by number 30.
First completion of the day for Goyal and West Windsor, and it's a good gain of about 6.
Once again, we're asking all fans to come in and grab a seat. No one should be standing by the gate. Be respectful of all fans. Thank you.
2nd and 5 now from
that you make room. It is packed today. Make room for one
33.
Thank you.
Player in motion, and they'll give it to the motion back, right to left side. It's Xander Rayouf. And Rayouf gets past the line to gain, and it's the first down for West Windsor, their first of the day offensively.
Bring up a first down for West Windsor. Ball's right at the 39-yard line. 10:44 at the time. You scored 29.
Rayouf needed 5. He gave him 7. It's a first down for West Windsor. 29-0. Trenton leads.
First and 10, West Windsor with the ball.
Goyal with Carr to his right in the shotgun. They'll give it to Carr. Carr taken down.
Run and tackle there.
Not much doing there.
Tackled in the back after picking up a couple.
In on the tackle is Nazir Scott.
Nazir Scott. Run was by number 30.
Carr loses a yard on the play.
Loses a yard on the play. Students are moving around.
And it'll be 2nd and 11. It's been the same story all season long for West Windsor-Plainsboro offensively. They've scored just 7 points so far through 13 quarters.
Brings up 2nd down.
Another motion, fakes the handoff. Moving to his right side is Goyal. Now he's going to throw to the motion back, and it's caught by Zayouf. And Zayouf gets a good gain right near the line to gain. And it's going to be a 3rd and manageable. Looks like a 3rd and 2 from the 47-yard line.
Takes him out to the 47. Once again, students are moving around the vanilla envelope, 50-50s. Take a moment and support. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 2 for West Windsor, looking for their 2nd first down of the drive. Finally getting some momentum offensively. Here's the give. Oh, a little bit of trickery as Carr got the initial handoff, and then he gave it to Brandon Melvin. They'll get the first down.
Nice run there by number 10, Brandon Melvin. Brings up a first down for West Windsor. 8:59.
Gain of about 4. 2nd first down of the drive for West Windsor. And why not, right? You're down 29 here early in the second quarter. Still a lot of time left on the clock to potentially get back in this game. And if you tried it out in practice, why not pull it out here in the game? Another first down inside Trenton territory now at the 48. Here's the handoff again to Gayouf. And Xander Rayouf to the right side. He gets maybe 1 yard. Rayouf did not have any rushing attempts in the first 3 games for West Windsor. Now up to 2 today. He had just 1 reception for 7 yards against Robbinsville. And the loss last week. 2nd and 10 for West Windsor. 1 receiver on each side. Here's the snap. Goyal looking to pass. He's going to throw up the middle. Cutting inside. It was intended for number 27, Kevin Kumar. 4th passing attempt.
Students are moving around with the 50,
or 4th incompletion, I should say, on 6 passing attempts for Goyal.
Brings up 3rd down. 7:51.
Both receptions to this point going to Gavin Carr out of the backfield. 14 passing yards for Goyal on 2 for 6 passing.
Should be standing by the gate.
3rd and 10 for West Windsor at Trenton's 48.
Brings up 3rd
Might be 4 down territory for West Windsor. Down 29. 7:51 left in the 2nd quarter. Goyal gets a snap, back to pass. He's throwing deep on the left side, and it's in and out of the hands, nearly intercepted by Naeem Abdullah.
Excellent.
Pass falls incomplete. Almost the first turnover of the game. And now Abdullah drops right near the 20-yard line and does some push-ups after that dropped pass. Got to respect it from the young man.
I know his dad is on point with that.
Holding himself accountable after that dropped interception.
They will talk about that.
And now another punt for West Windsor. Visitors able to get a couple first downs on the drive, but nothing much doing. Another one almost blocked, and that one, a good punt, is going to get over the head of Lintz into the end zone for a touchback. 5 drives, 5 punts.
Once again, students are moving around with the 50,
for West Windsor-Plainsboro.
You move around, no one stand by the gate, please.
And with 7:45 left on the clock in the 2nd quarter, Trenton will take over once again with a 29-0 lead. Today's game brought to you by Haldeman Ford, celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community. Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do. Haldeman Ford has it all. New and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus work-ready trucks. Haldeman Ford has a great variety of EV vehicles. Haldeman Ford services all makes and models and is known for their fleet service and state-of-the-art collision center. And coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center. Haldeman Ford, here yesterday, here today, and here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year of business. 1st and 10 from the 20 for Trenton. Handoff from the quarterback Williams up the middle.
Inside run.
It's inside, and it's given to Brahim McBride. 3rd carry of the day for McBride.
It'll bring up 2nd down, 7:27 is the time.
2nd and 4, 6-yard gain for McBride. McBride now 32 yards on 3 carries. He's joined Lintz and Keith Williams as the only 3 with a rushing attempt so far for Trenton. 2nd and 4. McBride again in the backfield. They'll give it to him again to the left side. Cutting back in now up the hash marks. And it looks like he has enough for a first down. He's right at the line again, and they are going to move the chains. That's all Brahim McBride on those 2 plays. Gain of 6 followed by a gain of 4, and it's a first down for Trenton. 6:45 and counting left in the 2nd quarter. 29-0, the Tornadoes lead. Here's the snap. Handoff again. Sweeping to the right side and taken down for a loss. In the backfield, it's Jalen Laster. Oh, no, excuse me. It is, again, going to be McBride. Saw the 9, thought it was a 19. McBride loses a yard.
6:20 is the time, takes a loss of a yard on that play, brings the ball to about the 28-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd.
First negative yardage play for the Trenton offense today. They've been rock solid. 4 drives, 4 touchdowns. 2 short rushing TDs from Keith Williams and Janelle Lintz, and then 2 passing TDs to Sincere Williams and Ive Ingram, with a safety sandwiched in between. 29-0. Trenton Now passing, Williams to the left side. Cutting upfield is Sincere Williams again, and he's got room to run up the left side. Sincere Williams, one man to beat, and he's going to find daylight for the touchdown. Oh, but hold on, folks, there's a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play around the 30-yard line on the far side.
There is a flag on the play.
And we'll see if it's on the offense. And if I saw it correctly, I think it will be, as it looked like a blocking attempt from a Tornado down there on the field, and it turned into a tackle.
Flag on the play. Let's see what that is.
And it is going to be a hold on the Tornadoes, and a heartbreaker for Sincere Williams in this home crowd. Almost a 71-yard touchdown for Sincere Williams, but it gets called back on the holding call. It will be a first down, though.
First down for the Tornadoes.
And a gain of 32 on the play for Sincere Williams. Sincere Williams now to 55 receiving yards on 3 catches and 1 touchdown. And a fresh set of downs now inside enemy territory for Trenton. 5:32 left on the clock in the first half. 1st and 10 from the West Windsor 39. 3 receivers to the right side. It's Ive Ingram, the furthest one here at the bottom of your screen. On the near side, here's a snap, give to Lintz to the left side. Janelle Lintz taken down, gets a gain of 4 on the play. First carry of the second quarter for Janelle Lintz. .42 rushing yards now on 5 carries for the senior back, Janelle Lintz. And it's a 2nd and 5 from the 34. Again in the gun is Williams. Williams on the toss to the right side to Lintz. Lintz cutting around, finds some room, space on the right, breaks the tackle, now cuts back inside, gets the first down inside to the 25.
Takes it down to about the 25.
Lintz with a gain of 9, finding room to run on the right.
We're going to have our court for our homecoming game.
Already 6 first downs for the Tornadoes offense in this contest. They've had no trouble moving the ball on this West Windsor defense.
Want to be clear again that there's no
have to imagine a lot of tired bodies for the visitors defensively. A lot of hands on hips of white jerseys.
Thank you.
1st and 10 from the 25. Williams in the gun. Here's a handoff to Lintz. It's a counter to the left side. Shedding a couple tacklers. They'll get positive yardage. A gain of 2 on the play.
Picks up about 2. 4 at the time.
Tornadoes not afraid to throw the ball when you're up big here. They have a good ground game, and Janelle Lintz is the highlight of that. 44 carries for 158 yards in 3 games coming into today. He was pretty much shut down by Hamilton last weekend, though. 9 carries for 15 yards after he had over 100 all-purpose yards in their first 2 contests, 110 against Allentown, 105 against Hightstown. 2nd and 8. They give it to Lintz again on the left side. Lintz finds some space. Good blocking from his receivers. Lintz to the corner. He goes to the pylon, and he's in for the score.
I can't hear you.
Jonell Lintz with a 23-yard scamper, his 2nd rushing TD of the day. And the Tornadoes extend their lead. It's 35-0 late in the second quarter. The hosts having a field day today on their homecoming.
No one should be standing by the gate unless you're security. Be respectful of all fans. Thank you.
Elmer Godoy out there for the kick.
And
the point after.
It's down.
Snap hold
it's
good
up.
by Williams. Kick is up, and that is good.
Good job, Mr. Godoy. Try to salute him as well. Sincere
Godoy now 4 for 5 on his extra points. And with 3:20 left on the clock in the second quarter, Trenton leads West Windsor-Plainsboro 36-0. Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. Well, this game, not the only action we have today for you on the WBCB Sports Network. You can see on our YouTube page, we have another broadcast going live right now. In the fourth quarter, it's Hopewell Valley leading Nottingham 21-6. 8:24 left in the fourth quarter of that one. And as we hit halftime here momentarily at Trenton, you can head over for the conclusion of that one with Mike Warren on the call for play-by-play. Hopewell Valley and Nottingham, 21-6 lead for the visiting Bulldogs. Here's the kickoff, picked up by Harikrishnan. And Nikhil Harikrishnan gets a positive gain there.
First and 10 for West Windsor.
And West Windsor, after getting a couple of first downs on their last drive, started to move the ball a little bit offensively. They'll get another opportunity here with 3:14 left on the clock in the second quarter. They'll start with the ball at their own 34-yard line.
Homecoming here at Trenton Central High School, 2025. Once again, want to remind all fans there's no re-entry. You leave out, that's it. So we ask everyone to stay on campus, continue to be respectful of security.
Here are the visitors, West Windsor. Here's the give to Carr. Gavin Carr to the right side, following a couple of blockers, and he's taken down by a couple of tornadoes.
Led by number 36.
In on the tackle was Daniel Barkon.
Brings up second down for West Windsor.
Gain of 1 on the play for Carr.
Second quarter action, again, going to be an amazing halftime for you as always. We'll have our
And the run game just hasn't been working today for West Windsor.
And again, our amazing
Their line does a pretty good job of picking up the initial blocks, but Trenton does a great job of shedding those blocks and swarming to the ball. And it's not just one player either. A lot of these plays, you see a handful of tornadoes in on the ball carrier. Here's Goyal, 2nd and 9, he's back to pass. Goyal looking to the left side. Here's a throw and catch completed.
Number 21.
Adam Sofka with the catch. And now he's down and appears to be injured. Adam Sofka, the sophomore, his first catch of the season. It's a gain of 5 on the play for Sofka. And he's quickly back on his feet, and he'll head back over to the sideline with a trainer. 2:16 left to go in the second quarter. 36-0 is your score. Trenton leads. And Sofka looks like he's holding the bottom of his back. As he has his teammate head over and give him a bottle of water. And now, big play coming up for West Windsor. 3rd and 4 from the 40-yard line. I would believe they're going to go for it on 4th down if they don't lose yardage on this play. Here's a snap, Goyal, QB keeper to the right side. Cuts back inside, gets some positive yardage. 3 yards. Doesn't get enough for the first. Gain of 3 for Vaheen Goyal, the senior. And it's 4th and 1, a long one for West Windsor, and they're going to keep the offense on the field. Hard to argue at this point, not really much else to lose for the visitors, down 36-0. Could be their last possession of the first half. And why not try to keep it going inside 2 minutes? 4th and 1, Goyal in the gun. Tornadoes bring some pressure. They give us the Carr on the right side, and he's taken down. Loss of yardage on the play. In on the tackle is Ive Ingram. A couple of teammates with him too. And it's a turnover on downs as the Trenton Tornadoes defense stuffs Gavin Carr.
It'll be Tornado football. 1:25 is the time. The band is lit.
Carr lost 2 yards on the play as they gave it to the big-bodied back. Carr listed at 6 feet tall, 205 pounds, the sophomore. He's Probably going to be a key player for this West Windsor team for the next couple of seasons, but he's stuffed there on 4th and 1. Good stop by the Trenton defense. And now the Tornadoes offense will take over at West Windsor's 40-yard line. Back to pass, first throw, and a good catch on the far side for Trenton. Positive yardage on the play. As Brandon Howard makes the catch, gain of 9 on the play. And now Williams back to pass once again. This one a low throw, but they say he caught it, got his hands under it. Making the catch is Sam Anderson. Tornadoes moving the ball quickly. And already back to snap. Here's Williams going deep, looking for Sincere Williams. And how did he make that catch? Last minute he turned and make the catch. Sincere Williams. Unbelievable play, a gain of 14 inside the 5. And the Tornadoes offense wasted no time on this drive.
Sincere Williams, great pass by the General Keith Williams. .8 is the time remaining.
Inside a minute left to go in the second quarter. Trenton, first and goal inside the 5-yard line now. Trying to put up a 40 spot in the first half. Keith Williams with Janelle Lentz to his left side in the shotgun. 2 receivers to either side. A lot to work with for Trenton. The throw inside, caught, touchdown Tornadoes. Ive Ingram for the second time today.
Pass is caught, touchdown number 5, Ive Ingram.
Ive Ingram from 4 yards out.
Touchdown, Ive Ingram. It's down.
Snap, hold, Godoy kicks it up, and it is good. Another extra point for Godoy. And it's 43-0 Trenton with 40 seconds left to go in the first half. Just unbelievable numbers for the Trenton offense.
43-0 is our score. Ooh, Tornadoes.
Jonell Lentz with a pair of rushing touchdowns. Sincere Williams with a pair of receiving touchdowns. And everything working for the Trenton Tornadoes. Exactly what they wanted. After a letdown game last week, 20-7 loss to Hamilton West. Tornadoes coming back home after 3 straight road games to open up their season. Home opener, homecoming at Trenton Central, and the Tornadoes putting on a show for their home fans on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. It's 43-0. As we have a score update at Hopewell Valley, at Nottingham. Hopewell Valley, the visitors, with another touchdown, and the Bulldogs are an extra point away from making it 28-6. 5:36 left to go in that one, so it looks like all but over. Another win coming for Hopewell Valley as Nottingham will drop to 0-4 on the season.
Enjoy yourself. Homecoming. Inside, great tackle.
Here's the kickoff for West Windsor. .35 seconds left on the clock, and West Windsor, the visitors, have got some positivity from their offense the last couple of drives. Turnover on downs last time out, though. They start with the ball at their own 22-yard line with under a minute left to go. We'll see what the plan is here from head coach Bill Furlong. Wouldn't be shocked if they just took a couple of knees and took it into the half, but nope, they're going to let the offense try to get some positive yardage here. Goyal sends Carr, the back, from his left side to his right. Goyal, the senior quarterback. It's going to be a keeper. I know he's going to look to pass. It's deflected, and a diving attempt. Did he make that catch? Oh, it would have been an incredible play if they say he got his hands under it. And now they're going to say it drops incomplete. Almost an insane catch by the Tornadoes defense. And pass throw incomplete, though, for Goyal.
29.4.
6 seconds come off the clock, and we're inside 30 seconds left to go in the first half. 43-0 your score. Trenton leading West Windsor.
West Windsor with the football.
And they've already eclipsed their score from last year. They played a year ago at West Windsor. It was a 40-0 win for Trenton. Runner in motion. Goyal gives it to that runner in motion. It's Rayouf, and Rayouf gets 1 yard, I think. Might have stuffed him right at the goal, right at the line of scrimmage. They'll give him a yard. Clock is running down inside 10 seconds, and I think West Windsor is just going to let this one ride out into halftime. And the horn sounds on the first half, and listen to this Trenton crowd give a nice ovation for the home team as the Tornadoes, with a dominating first half of play in their home opener of the 2025 season. 6 touchdowns put on the board with a safety from the defense. It's 43-0 Trenton leading West Windsor-Plainsboro through 24 minutes of this one in New Jersey's capital. Hard to ask for a better start to the contest for Trenton. And the Tornadoes will go into the locker room with a comfortable lead over the visiting West Windsor-Plainsboro United squad. Today's game brought to you by Capital Area YMCA. Register now for the annual Capital Area YMCA 5K Walk and Run on Saturday, October 4th at beautiful Cadwalder Park in Trenton. 5K check-in is at 8:30 a.m. with the race starting at 9 a.m. Family fun events directly after the race awards. Bring the whole family for entertainment, food, games for the kids, pumpkins and apples, and more. Registration is free. That's the Capital Area YMCA 5K/Run, Saturday, October 4th at Trenton's historic Cadwalder Park. For more information and to register for free, visit capitalareaymca.org/Y5K. That's capitalareaymca.org/Y5K. 43-0 your score. Trenton leads West Windsor at halftime here at Trenton Central High School. We'll take a break here on the WBCB Sports Network and get you some halftime stats on the other side when we come back.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time, where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers top-of-the-line medical-grade skincare products manufactured in the USA. They're tested and developed by a team of board-certified dermatology experts, and they come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
McCaffrey's Express makes grocery shopping easy. McCaffrey's now offers online shopping, curbside pickup, or delivery. You get the same in-store prices and no third-party markup. Products are chosen by McCaffrey's own trained staff. Text messages are even accepted for order changes. Shop your way at McCaffrey's food markets, online or the app, and earn awards and use digital coupons. McCaffrey's food markets in the Edgewood Village Shopping Center, 635 Heacock Road, Yardley. Also in Newtown, New Hope, Doylestown, Princeton, and West Windsor.
1490 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers top-of-the-line medical-grade skincare products manufactured in the USA. They're tested and developed by a team of board-certified dermatology experts, and they come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
And Miss Marva Bear. It is with great pleasure I announce our Royals, Bryson Taylor and Savan Portis. Let's give them a great round of applause. Hello, everybody. It's time for Capital City High School. And we are starting with our Royals. But before we do that, I'm Ms. Britt, Vice Principal at Capital City High School, and our principal, Mr. Williamson, down there in the fabulous red hat. And let's rock. Our 10th grade Royals are Imari Hebert and Mr. Omari Rowe. Our 11th grade Royals, Lanaya Clemens and Mr. Cyrus Caruso. Mr. Cyrus Caruso. And it gives me the greatest pleasure to welcome our king and queen, Katie Barrios and Ronnie Perez. Aren't they beautiful? Woo! Good afternoon, everyone. I am calling VPA, Visual and Performing Arts Stars. My name is Miss Abreu, and I'm standing in for Dr. Bose. We have Nurida Hassana Mohammed and Annabella Moore.
So we have our STEM stars, Emily Gonzalez and Crystal Boudier. Good afternoon, I'm Mr. G. Simone, Vice Principal of Restaurant and Business. I'm proud to present our R&B stars, Wilmer Valenzuela and Ronald Clemens.
Where you at? It's my pleasure to introduce from Health Academy, Princess Storm Woody.
Hi, my name is Ms. Abreu. I am the Vice Principal for School of Communications. Our com-stars are Brian Oliver and Kobe Rogers. Good afternoon. My name is Principal Courtney, and I have the pleasure of introducing the Trenton Central High School Royals, starting with our 10th grade, Kobe Rogers and Josiah Palmer. Next, for our 11th grade Royals, I have, all right now, get a little extra for us. For our 11th grade Royals, I have Shanira Morante Hernandez and Jaden Jackson. And lastly, but certainly not least, class of 2026, let's make some noise. Our 12th grade Royals, Wilmer Valenzuela and Alicia Lise Manji. We want to make sure we had the right name. Douglas Cheston was our student. Douglas Cheston, give him a round of applause.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
McCaffrey's Express makes grocery shopping easy. McCaffrey's now offers online shopping, curbside pickup, or delivery. You get the same in-store prices and no third-party markup. Products are chosen by McCaffrey's own trained staff. Text messages are even accepted for order changes. Shop your way at McCaffrey's food markets, online or the app, and earn awards and use digital coupons. McCaffrey's food markets in the Edgewood Village Shopping Center, 635 Heacock Road, Yardley. Also in Newtown, New Hope, Doylestown, Princeton, and West Windsor.
1490 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
McCaffrey's Express makes grocery shopping easy. McCaffrey's now offers online shopping, curbside pickup, or delivery. You get the same in-store prices and no third-party markup. Products are chosen by McCaffrey's own trained staff. Text messages are even accepted for order changes. Shop your way at McCaffrey's food markets, online or the app, and earn awards and use digital coupons. McCaffrey's food markets in the Edgewood Village Shopping Center, 635 Heacock Road, Yardley. Also in Newtown, New Hope, Doylestown, Princeton, and West Windsor.
1490 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
We are back at Trenton Central High School. Start of the second half, about to get underway here on the WBCB Sports Network. I'm Andrew Myers. Thanks for joining us once again on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Today's broadcast brought to you by Haldeman Ford, celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community. Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do. Haldeman Ford has it all, new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus work-ready trucks. Haldeman Ford has a great variety of EV vehicles. Haldeman Ford services all makes and models and is known for their fleet service and state-of-the-art collision center. And coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center. Haldeman Ford here yesterday, here today, and here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year in business. And Mayor Reed Gusciora of the City of Trenton would like to welcome all students back to school and wish them the best of luck this school term, and wish the Tornadoes the best of luck on the gridiron. Mayor Reed Gusciora is a proud supporter of Trenton's youth. 43-0 is your score. The hosts Trenton leading West Windsor-Plainsboro. It was a dominating half on both sides of the ball for the Tornadoes as they had 250 yards of total offense, gained 8 first downs, scored 6 touchdowns with a safety squeezed in between there too from the defense. And just a fantastic half of football for Trenton, who I think probably came into this game looking for a bounce-back performance after a letdown last week, a 20-7 loss to Hamilton West, their first loss of the season. And, the corresponding factors between these two teams, you look at, these two games, you look at that last game for Trenton, third straight road game to start the season, a West team that came off a win in week 2, gaining a little bit of momentum in the season, and Trenton just couldn't show up, couldn't get the running game going, but the run game has certainly gone on today for the Tornadoes. 100 yards on 15 carries, averaging 6.6 yards per carry, are the Tornadoes on the ground. And he came into this game today, first home game, home opener on a beautiful Saturday afternoon, and a great crowd on hand, a parade beforehand, homecoming for the high school, and the Tornadoes wasting no time in the first half, getting on the scoreboard and doing it very often. It opened up with a 3-yard TD run from quarterback Keith Williams, his third rushing touchdown of the season. Keith Williams, a good dual threat back, junior quarterback for the Tornadoes, and he's been busy in the air today. 8 for 8 for 150 passing yards is Keith Williams. He has 3 touchdowns through the air. Now 8 touchdowns to 1 interception through 14 quarters, 3.5 games this season for Keith Williams. 8 touchdowns in the air, 1 interception. Just fantastic numbers for the Tornadoes quarterback. And he has that rushing touchdown, like I mentioned as well, 2 carries for 7 yards. Janelle Lentz has a pair of rushing touchdowns. He had a 2-yard scamper to make it 14-0, and also had a 23-yard rush for a touchdown. Janelle Lentz has there's 2 TDs. He has 8 carries for 58 yards on the ground. And the other wide receiver with multiple touchdowns for Trenton is Ive Ingram. Had a big 61-yard score. That's the biggest score of the day for Trenton out of their 6 touchdowns. Ingram grabbing that TD pass, and then he had another one for 4 yards later in the first half. His second TD of the day, his 5th touchdown of the season, and he already has 2 multi-touchdown games, does Ive Ingram, the senior, the leading receiver for this Tornado squad. So 43-0, Trenton leads with 250 yards of total offense in the first half. As for West Windsor, they were able to get a couple of first downs on their 5th drive, but a lot of punts, some turnovers on downs, just 30 yards of total offense for the visitors in the first half. 16 carries, 11 rushing yards, a lot of negative plays on the ground. And passing-wise, the senior Vaheen Goyal, number 6, is 3 for 9 for 19 yards in the air. 2 of those passes going to the back, Gavin Carr, and the other one going to Adam Safka, who actually scampered off the sideline after that with a back injury, it appeared, and we'll see if he's set to return for the second half action. So all Tornadoes, all home team in the first half, and we will have a running clock so long as they're up by 30 points. Tornadoes leading by 43 to start off the second half, so we will have a running clock starting with 12 minutes left in the third. And West Windsor will kick off to Trenton, so the Tornadoes, who are approaching 50 points on the scoreboard, will get the ball first in the second half. And we'll see if head coach Chris Franco starts to empty the bench a little bit and get his backup some playing time. Here's the kickoff. And picked up. It's number 32, Rashad Hollis. And Hollis gets a good carry. And the Tornadoes will start with good field position close to midfield. It looks like they're going to start at their own 37-yard line.
Homecoming. Shout out, salute to all of our amazing courts, students, kings and queens, and their parents and families.
Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. If your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. And it looks like we are going to get some backups in now for Trenton. It's Brandon Howard, the backup QB, is in there in the shotgun formation. So at least one backup out there for the Tornadoes. Here's the handoff and the give to Raheem McBride, who was busy in the first half. And he's taken down, and coming out with the football is number 7, Jesse Crawford. So, and it looks like they're pointing the other way. I think it's West Windsor football. And the referee pointing the other way. West Windsor's coaching staff a little hesitant to put their offense on the field, but the referee standing right there at the 40-yard line pointing the other way. And it's a turnover for the West Windsor defense. So I saw Jesse Crawford come out there with the ball. It was McBride on the carry, and I guess McBride lost the ball in the scrum. And it's going to be the first turnover of the day. Going to West Windsor. And now the visitors starting in positive territory at the 41-yard line of Trenton. Here's the handoff and the first give. Losing about a yard is Xander Raouf. Raouf's going to get no gain on the play. Raouf had 3 carries for 8 yards in the first half. West Windsor-Plainsboro forcing a turnover. Their 3rd takeaway of the season, all 3 of them coming on fumbles. Good job defensively for the visitors to get the ball back. And we'll see if the offense can start to click. Just 2 first downs in the first half. Here's Guyon. He's back to pass. Throw it to the right side. It's caught right at the sticks. It's going to be close for a first down. Looks like Adam Sofko was the one who made the catch. He had 1 reception in the first half. And they are going to move the chains. Gain of 10 on the play for Sofka. And it's a 1st and 10, fresh set of downs for West Windsor at the 30-yard line. Goyan with 2 backs behind him. I believe it's Gavin Carr, one of them. But they'll give it to Brandon Melvin, who was the tailback. Melvin getting some positive yards on the right side. Up to the 27-yard line, it looks like. A gain of 3 on the play for Brandon Melvin, who did not have a good first half. He had 3 carries for 8 yards. Not much doing for Melvin, the leading rusher for West Windsor coming into today's contest. 34 yards on the ground for him. And he does have the only touchdown of the season so far for West Windsor. And was also the longest play of the season so far for the visitors. A 32-yard touchdown run in the 4th quarter last week against Robbinsville. 2nd and 8. Moving in motion is Rayouf. Inside handoff. Another positive gain for West Windsor-Plainsboro. It was Gavin Carr on the carry. Gain of 2 for Gavin Carr. And a 3rd and manageable 5 now for West Windsor at the Trenton 25-yard line. 7:52 left to go and counting in the 3rd quarter. 43-0, Trenton leads. West Windsor trying to score some points off a turnover after forcing a fumble on McBride. Here's the handoff, or fakes the handoff, excuse me. Goyan looking to pass. He's going deep, has a man. It's caught. Foot down. Brandon Melvin makes the catch, a first down inside the 10. Brandon Melvin inside the 5, a gain of 21 on the play. Biggest play of the day from scrimmage for West Windsor. And now they're up to the 2-yard line. It's actually a 23-yard gain, excuse me. And now 1st and goal from the 2, and West Windsor threatening to put points on the board. Here's Goyan in the shotgun, 2 backs behind him. He gives him to Brandon Melvin. Melvin stuffed at the 1. Braylon Estefan in on the tackle. Looks like no gain on the play for Melvin. Big 23-yard reception down the right sideline for Brandon Melvin on a 3rd and 5. West Windsor head coach Bill Furlong electing to throw it on 3rd and 5 on a play action, and a nice play by Goyan to find him. Now here's Goyal searching, throwing, jump catch. Did he get the feet down? Waiting for the signal. And one referee says yes, one referee says no. And now the one who says no is going to put his arms up straight. It is a touchdown. Some confusion between the 2 officials. It's a touchdown right now for Nikhil Harikshanan. And the 2 officials are not going to get together, so they're going to give him the TD and 6 points, erasing the shutout. Just about halfway through the 3rd quarter, and West Windsor putting points on the board. Now Harikrishnan out there to kick the extra point, and he just is able to get it over the upright for the score. And West Windsor will not be shut out today as they're able to put points on the board on the touchdown, and they're able to score off of a defensive turnover. Great job by the West Windsor defense to force the fumble. And it ends after a big chunk play, 23-yard pass and catch by Brandon Melvin. Gets it inside the 5-yard line, and it's Nikhil Harikrishnan with his first touchdown reception of the season from 2 yards out from Vaheen Goyal, throwing his first touchdown pass of the year. And Harikrishnan also kicking the extra point to make it 43-7. 5:59 left to go in the third quarter. It was just 2 offensive plays for Trenton on their opening drive. The second one ended up with the ball on the ground. It was Brahim McBride with the fumble. And we will see now how Trenton responds after giving up points there. And a bit of a false start by West Windsor as the ball blows off the tee. Got to be a good feeling for the West Windsor sideline there to get points on the board, avoid that shutout. They've already been shut out twice this season. And scoring points on your first drive in the second half. Something had to work in the halftime locker room speech. Here's the return now for Trenton. It's number 32, Rashad Hollis, who had a good return on the opening kickoff of the half. And he gets that ball up to the 45-yard line. And a good spot for Trenton to start.
Richard Hollis on a good run back. Brings it back out to almost the 45. That'll be 1st and 10 for your Tornadoes. Third quarter action, 5:34.
Trenton trying to improve to 3-1 and trying to improve their home record since 2020. The Tornadoes are 3-2 in their last 5 home openers. One of them came against this Windsor-Plainsboro United squad a couple of years ago, a 33-0 win in their season opener back in 2022. And Trenton trying to bounce back after that loss to Hamilton West last week, 20-7. Doing it in an emphatic way today in their home opener with 43 first half points. Brandon Howard, the junior quarterback, back out there. And here's the handoff and the give to McBride. And he's throwing down in the backfield for a loss. So it was a good play by the defender, Alexander Lovett. Lovett, 11 tackles, 1 tackle for loss coming into today's game. He had 3 tackles last week against Robbinsville. In fact, he's had 3 tackles in all 3 games coming into today. Loss of 2 on the play for McBride. And it sets up a 2nd and 12. Trenton backup offense. A little slow to get going here in the second half. Here's the handoff to McBride again. Took a long time to get it going. And in the backfield, a trio of West Windsor players. Vaheen Goyal, the quarterback, one of them. And it looks like Aditya Pachanapeti in there on the tackle as well, number 24, getting some high fives. Another loss of yards on the play. Loss of 3 for McBride. And a 3rd and long for Trenton in unfamiliar territory for the Tornadoes today. Trenton ripped off 8 first downs in the first half. They have yet to get a first down here in the second half. 3rd and 15. Have to get to West Windsor's 45 for the first down. Howard from the gun. He snaps, dropping back. He's looking to pass to the left side. The pass is caught up the sideline. Not enough for a first down as Jesse Crawford secures the reception. Crawford gets a gain of 10 on the play. And it looks like Trenton's going to keep the offense on the field on a 4th and 5 from midfield. They're in the huddle. Brandon Howard gets his play from the sideline, heads over to the huddle to relay it to his teammates. 4th and 5 for Trenton at midfield. Left hash mark on the far side. Howard with Rashad Hollis to his right. Here's a snap, fakes to Hollis. The throw to the right side, it's caught and taken down by Goyal. Still going, and he's unable to get to the line to gain. Pass was thrown to Daniel Barcone. And Barcone gets about 3 yards on the play, but unable to get the first, and it's going to be a turnover on down for Trenton. And another good defensive stand for West Windsor-Plainsboro as we have a West Windsor player down on the field on the far side. With 1:53 left to go in the third quarter. Back-to-back defensive stops for West Windsor. It was a turnover on the first one. Brahim McBride fumble, and then a turnover on downs as West Windsor's defense showing up in the second half. And now can the visitors respond offensively after scoring their first points of the day on their last drive, ending on a 2-yard TD reception from Nikhil Harikrishnan. West Windsor players still down on the far side. A couple of teammates coming over to potentially help them up. Today's game brought to you by the Italian People's Bakery, who is proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily, or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery, located on 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936. So the West Windsor-Plainsboro offense will take over. Starting with the ball at their own 48-yard line. Minute 35 left to go, and the clock running as well in this third quarter. And the West Windsor taking a long time to get some linemen back out on the field, as those two players were helping out the injured player coming off the field. Got to give a shout out there. Looks like Pratyush Chakraborty and Aiden Edwards were the two that were on the sideline helping out his injured teammate. First and 10 from the 48 as the clock goes under a minute left to go in the third quarter. Here's Fahim Goyal. Runner in motion, that's Joseph Washington. They give to Washington. Sweep on the right side. Washington met at the line and loses about a yard.
Joseph Washington.
Number 38, Deshaun Williams in there on the tackle. Also 2 on the play.
Can't be respectful of all fans who are sitting down. No one has to come tell you that. Just do it yourself.
Tornadoes marching band staying loud and proud here as we clock toward the end of the third quarter.
Brings up second down, less than 18
second and 12. After the loss of 2. Here's the snap, give to the right side. It's Brandon Melvin, and Melvin getting some positive yardage
Melvin on the run.
On what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. And West Windsor-Plainsboro is going to face a 3rd and 9.
Fourth and final quarter coming up. You can hold your fist up.
On the opening play of the fourth quarter, 43-7 is your score. Trenton leads West Windsor through 3 quarters.
Once again, concession stand.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. McCaffreys.org.
McCaffrey's Express makes grocery shopping easy. McCaffrey's now offers online shopping, curbside pickup, or delivery. You get the same in-store prices and no third-party markup. Products are chosen by McCaffrey's own trained staff. Text messages are even accepted for order changes. Shop your way at McCaffrey's food markets, online or the app, and earn awards and use digital coupons. McCaffrey's food markets in the Edgewood Village Shopping Center, 635 Heacock Road, Yardley. Also in Newtown, New Hope, Doylestown, Princeton, and West Windsor.
I want everyone to remain respectful.
Celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do. Haldeman Ford has it all: new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus work-ready trucks. Haldeman Ford services all makes and models and is known for their fleet service and state-of-the-art collision center. Here yesterday, here today, and here tomorrow, celebrating 50 years in business is Haldeman Ford. Now we got a flag on what was going to be the first play from scrimmage in the fourth quarter.
Shout out to the amazing.
It is a penalty on Trenton. First penalty in the second half for either side. As the clock continues to run, and now it becomes a more manageable 3rd and 3 now for West Windsor-Plainsboro. Just 5 total penalties in the game. Here's the handoff for Goyal. He fakes it to Washington. Now they give us to Gavin Carr, the big back barreling through on the right side, and gets a first down for West Windsor. Carr gets all the way up to the 36-yard line, gain of about 6 on the play. And it's a first down for West Windsor, whose offense has picked up some momentum in this second half. And I guess you can say the pressure's not really on either side with the comfortable lead for Trenton, but still got to be some encouraging signs for head coach Bill Furlong and his coaching staff after finally scoring points in game number 3 last week and being shut out in their first 2 contests. Now trying to top those 7 points. Here's Goyal on a QB keeper, waiting patiently, gets some positive yardage following a blocker. And Goyal gets it up to the 32-yard line, gain of 5 for the West Windsor QB. 4th carry of the day for Goyal. Goyal's 3 for 9 for 19 yards passing in the first half. And he, of course, now added those 2 big plays, 23-yard hookup with Brandon Melvin. That set up a 2-yard touchdown pass to Nikhil Harikrishnan. Here's 2nd and 5. Goyal back to pass again to the left side through some traffic and able to make the catch, I believe. Yes, what a play by Harikrishnan. Nikhil Harikrishnan. Heck of a play for the first down. So Harikrishnan started to become the go-to for Vaheen Goyal and West Windsor passing-wise. Ball up to the 24-yard line now. On a nice passing catch. Gavin Carr. And some more trickery. Again, it's given to Washington. And Washington loses the ball. He's stripped away. And the Tornadoes running away with it for a score defensively. I believe it's number 26, Kamran Ali. As his teammates swarm him in the end zone. It is Kamran Ali, the junior, with the strip and score. 76 yards out of nowhere. He just took the ball away from Brandon Melvin. And Trenton now a point away from putting 50 points up on the board. After Kamran Ali's fumble return for the touchdown. 76 yards for the Tornadoes on that score. Their 7th takeaway of the season. First takeaway of the day. And now Elmer Godoy out there for the extra point. Godoy is 5 for 6 today. He's 12 for 15 in his career on extra points. And it's a good sign when he's kicking the ball from this sort of distance, because that usually means Trenton scoring a touchdown. Godoy attempting another extra point, and that one is good to put 50 points on the board for the Trenton Tornadoes. And that one, all the junior linebacker Cameron Ali with the 76-yard fumble return for a touchdown. It was a similar play to what West Windsor ran earlier in this game. It was Goyal, the quarterback, handing it off to Gavin Carr, and then sweeping behind the line was number 10, Brandon Melvin, to get the second handoff from Gavin Carr. And it looked like Melvin got a couple of positive yards, a gain on the play, and then all of a sudden, breaking the other way from right to left on your screen was the junior Cameron Ali, making a massive play for Trenton. And the Tornadoes, with 8:57 left, lead it 50-7. Some confusion now for the Tornadoes in their kicking formation. They're kicking from the 50-yard line now. And I think somebody might have to hold this ball for the Tornadoes kicker, as it's Angel Gregorio, number 57, out there kicking, giving Elmer Godoy a little bit of a rest. And now finally a teammate is over to hold it down for Gregorio. For the kickoff, a 50-7 lead for Trenton, and it's a short one. Travels about 25 yards, does touch a West Windsor player, and then falling down on it is Xander Raouf. So West Windsor will take over with 8:48 left on the clock in regulation. Clock continuing to run, with Tornadoes up 43 points, and West Windsor will start with the ball at their own 19-yard line. Tornadoes just trying to see this one out before another big game for them next weekend. They'll host Ewing. And the Blue Devils coming off perhaps a statement victory last night on the road, a 41-25 win for Ewing at Robbinsville. Both teams now at 2-2. And Ewing will come to Trenton next week for a big battle. Two teams played a close game last year. 14-12 was the final. Trenton grabbing the victory. And we will potentially have that game for you here on WBCB next Friday. We will definitely have Steinert at Notre Dame, which is another huge matchup in Mercer County next week. Friday, September 26th, a 5:45 airtime with a 6 p.m. scheduled kickoff. Steinert at Notre Dame. And both those teams coming off of wins here in week 3. Notre Dame putting up 49 points on Hightstown to grab a 49-21 victory. Their first win of the year. Hightstown also drops to 1-3, as is Notre Dame. It was tied at 21 at the halftime, and then Notre Dame scored 3 touchdowns in the third quarter. Jaden Davis had 3 total touchdowns in that one. WBCB, Mike Warren and Rich Fisher were there to cover it. And Notre Dame grabbing their first victory of the season. They'll face a good and confident Steinert team next Friday. Steinert 3-1 now after their 30-21 win at Allentown on Friday. And it's the first time since 2022 that the Spartans are 3-1 to begin the season. First play, 1st and 10 from the 19 for West Windsor, is going to be a loss of yardage. A couple of Tornadoes in there on the tackle. Nashawn Williams, one of them. Looks like a loss of 2 on the play. Once again, next Friday, we will have Steinert at Notre Dame here on WBCB, and You can hit subscribe on our YouTube channel and hit that bell for notifications to get our alerts for our live streams. Have that one coming up, potentially Ewing Trenton as well. A couple soccer games coming up next week. Busy fall starts to ramp up on the WBCB Sports Network. Gain of 3 on the play for West Windsor on that 2nd and 12. And in addition to our YouTube, you can follow us on Twitter at WBCB_SN. And with that same username, you can follow us on Instagram. We're back on Instagram, folks, at WBCB_SN. You can see our post-game interviews there, some highlights posted from our games. Appreciate all the support on all of our social media platforms here at WBCB. 3rd and 11 for West Windsor. And it looks like they've brought in some backups too. Here's a snap throw over the middle. It's over the intended receiver. Pass was intended for Kevin Kumar. As the pass attempt incomplete. And it looks like the punting unit's going to come out once again for West Windsor as we're past the halfway point of this 4th quarter. Another stalled drive for the West Windsor offense. And back to punt it is Adam Safka. Safka gets the punt away. Back there in return position and picking up ahead of steam off the left sideline is number 32, Rashad Hollis. And Hollis nearly finding the end zone. He's shoved out of bounds at the 13-yard line, but a good punt return from Rashad Hollis, the return specialist for Trenton.
Richard Hollis on the run, giving Trenton great field position.
And clock continues to run. Just about 5 minutes left to go. Trenton, hard to ask for a better field position to start a drive. They're going to start it at the 13. And we're looking at some potential milestones now, folks, for Trenton. The last time they scored 50 points was against West Windsor-Plainsboro back in September of 2019. It was a 54-13 final, so they've hit that 50-point mark now. And a touchdown would top those 54, and they're trying to reach 57 potentially. That was their highest point total over the last 25 years. November 2nd, 2013, a 57-14 win against Princeton. And a fumbled snap there and buried in the backfield by Adam Safka is the backup QB, Brandon Williams. Good play by the West Windsor-Plainsboro defensive line as they're able to get through on the broken play, the drop snap by Williams, and get their first sack of the day. Also 5 on the play for Trenton. It's now 2nd and 15. Snap, and here is the handoff to Zayante Hall Norwood. Positive gain of about 5 for Zayante Hall Norwood. Tornadoes approaching 300 yards of total offense on the day. They had 250 in the first half, 150 in the air, 100 on the ground. And Tornadoes with a comfortable 43-0 lead at halftime were able to pull a lot of their starters, at least offensively. It was a heck of a day for Keith Williams, starting quarterback for Trenton. 8 for 8, 150 yards in the air and 3 touchdowns. And now we'll get Jesse Crawford with a direct snap. Crawford taking it to the left side on the Wildcat. And he gets a gain of about 3 on the play to the 11-yard line.
It'll bring on 4th down, 2:36 to time.
And it's going to be 4th down for the Tornadoes. 4-yard line is the line to gain. It's going to be a 4th and long 7. And they're going to keep the offense on the field, it looks like. Elmer Godoy has not had a field goal attempt today. He is 6 for 7 on extra points, though. He's got plenty of work. And Jesse Crawford getting some instruction from the sideline. Heads back out there. Looks like he's going to take the snap again. Third different tornado to take the snap today. And it's 4th and 7. Here's the snap. Crawford gets the handoff. It's Hall Norwood barreling forward, gets to about the 6, but he's going to be a couple of yards short. And it's going to be a turnover on downs for Trenton. As clock continues to run, under 2 minutes left to go, and West Windsor-Plainsboro will take over with the ball at their own 6-yard line. Today's game brought to you by the City of Trenton and Mayor Reed Gusiora, who would like to welcome all students back to school and wish them the best of luck this school term, and wish the Tornadoes the best of luck on the gridiron. Mayor Reed Gusiora of Trenton is a proud supporter of Trenton's youth. Last couple of plays here between Trenton and West Windsor, as the Tornadoes about to improve to 3-1 on the year, an emphatic victory after what I think they would call a disappointing loss last week against Hamilton, 20-7 on the road. They had 3 straight road games to open up the season, picked up victories at Allentown and Hightstown, then losing to West last week. But now the Tornadoes, as West Windsor just able to avoid their second safety of the day there and able to toss the ball out. But they'll be stuck now at the 3-yard line on what might be the final play of the day. But the Tornadoes on homecoming for Trenton Central High School, their first home game of the 2025 season, grab a huge 50-7 victory. Their third win to open up the season, now 3-1 are the Tornadoes. And they set themselves up nicely for a big clash against Ewing next Friday night, right here at Trenton Central. Final play of the game. This one to the left side, spinning and getting positive yardage is Nunez, and the clock hits zeros. That'll do it for this one. And a round of applause and a big roar from the stands beneath us as the Trenton Tornadoes win their home opener of the 2025 season by a score of 50-7 over West Windsor-Plainsboro United. It was a dominant performance on both sides of the ball for the Tornadoes. It started offensively with a perfect day in the air for starting quarterback Keith Williams, 8 for 8 for 150 passing yards and 3 touchdowns. 2 of them going to Ive Ingram, who had a 61-yard touchdown reception and a 4-yard TD reception as well. And on top of those 3 passing TDs, Keith Williams also had a rushing touchdown, his 3rd of the season through 4 games. And we'll chat with Keith Williams momentarily. You can check that out on our YouTube page, our Italian People's Bakery post-game interview, player of the game interview with the quarterback Keith Williams. Once again, subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that alert button to get those notifications for our reels. And also check us out on Instagram at WBCB_SN. 2 teams showing some sportsmanship, shaking hands at midfield. And that'll just about do it for us here at Trenton Central High School, as the Tornadoes, with a comfortable victory over West Windsor, 50-7 is your final score. I'd like to thank the following sponsors for making today's stream possible: McCaffrey's Supermarket, Revere Restaurant, Capital Health System, Kessel Dermatology, New Jersey Education Association, Team Toyota, the Trentonian, Capital Area YMCA, Hyundai of Trenton, the City of Trenton, the Italian People's Bakery, and Haldeman Ford. A big thank you to our crew at Trenton Central High School, Alvin Francis and Jessica Nazario, helping behind the scenes and on the camera. And for our video engineer, Brianne O'Neill, I'm Andrew Myers, signing off from Trenton Central High School. Once again, your final score, Trenton 50, West Windsor-Plainsboro 7. Trenton now 3-1 on the year. West Windsor-Plainsboro drops to 0-4. Thank you so much for joining us today on the WBCB Sports Network. Take care and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Again, make sure you mark your calendars. October 12th through the 18th, Week of Liberation, Salvation, Social Justice. beautiful week of hard work and response. We have a week of great information. Flyers are going around. Shout out to them, October 12th through the 18th. Each day they'll be doing something different, from a peace walk, free gospel, digital day, resource day, community impact, advocacy day, arts and culture, basketball tournament. Shout out to them. Shout out to Perry Shaw, Trenton Community Street Team. At this time, we ask that everyone start to exit the stadium. Again, as you exchange your pleasantries, you see some trash, pick it up. It's our school, our community, let's keep it right.